Assalamualaikum and welcome to BFC 15003 Calculus. Okay, in this video, we will learn about differentiation of trigonometric function. Okay, trigonometric function, also known as circular function, or can be defined as the function of an angle of a triangle. Okay, as we know, we have a primary function such as sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, so also we have another function which is cotangent, secant, and cosecant, which can be derived from the primary functions. Okay, so let's see the first example. Okay, so for example, if we are given a function of y equal to 5x sine x. Okay, so from this trigonometric function, we see that we can solve this function by using product rule. Okay, so the first one, 5x, we will assume it as u, and sine x, we will assume is as v. Okay, so we just write here, u is equal to 5x. Okay, so du dx is equal to 5. Okay, meanwhile, v is equal to sine x. Okay, dv dx, we know that when we differentiate sine x, we will get cos x. Okay, so by using product rule, okay, we can differentiate these functions and we get dy dx is equal to u dv dx, okay, plus v du dx. Okay, we just substitute everything into the formula, we will get 5x cos x plus sine x times 5. Okay, so we can rewrite and we will get 5x cos x plus 5 sine x. Simple, isn't it? Okay, let's see the second example. Okay, if we are given a function of y equal to sine x divided by x. Okay, so from this trigonometric function, we can see that we can solve this function, we can differentiate this function by using quotient rule. Okay, so before that, we assume sine x as u, and then we assume x as v. Okay, so you just write here, u is equal to sine x. Okay, so then differentiate u, du dx, we will get cos x. Okay, so we know that v is equal to x. When we differentiate v, we will get dv dx is equal to 1. Okay, so as we know that by using quotient rule, dy dx, okay, is equal to v du dx minus u dv dx divided by v squared. So therefore, we just insert everything that we already found here. So we just insert v is equal to x. Okay, du dx is equal to cos x. Okay, minus u is equal to sine x. dv dx is equal to 1 divided by v squared. Okay, so we can just simply write x cos x minus sine x divided by v squared. Okay, so let's see the third example. Okay, if you are given a function of y equal to tangent in bracket square root x over 2. Okay, from this trigonometric function, we can solve the differentiation by using chain rule. So we will assume here as u. Okay, so we just write back here u is equal to square root x over 2. Okay, so or we can write it as x power of 1 over 2 divided by 2. So when we differentiate this u, du dx, we will get 1 over 4, okay, so times x power of negative 1 over 2. Or we can also write as 1 over 4 square root x. Okay, so now, okay, since square root x over 2 is, we assume it as u, so therefore, we can write here y is equal to tangent u. Okay, so dy du is equal to secant square u. Okay, we just insert everything into the formula of chain rule. We know that dy dx is equal to dy du times du dx. Okay, so dy du is secant square u. Okay, so now du dx is equal to 1 over 4 square root x. Okay, we just substitute back the u with this one, square root x over 2. And finally, we can rewrite, and we will get 1 over 4 square root x secant square in bracket square root x over 2. Okay. Let's move to the example number 4. Okay, so example number 4, it is just a bit longer. Okay, if we are given a function of y equal to cos cube in bracket x cube minus 5x squared plus 2. Okay, from this trigonometry function, we can solve it by using chain rule. Okay, so before that, we will assume the one in the bracket as u. Okay, and then we will assume, okay, cos u as v. So cos we will assume as v. All right, so what we will have here, we will have u equal to x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2. And v, we assume it as cos u. Okay, so therefore, since v equal to cos u, so y will be v cubed. Okay, v power of 3. Okay, so now based on the chain rule, okay, the formula will be dy over dx is equal to dy over dv, okay, times with dv over du and time with du over dx. Right, so this is the formula of chain rule. Okay, from the formula, we need to find dy over dv, dv over du, and also du over dx. Okay, so let's find here. So du over dx is equal to 3x squared, okay, minus 10x. Okay, meanwhile, dv over du is equal to negative sine u. And finally, dy over dv is equal to 3v squared. Okay, so now we already have everything and we just insert back into the formula. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, so from the formula, we just insert back dy over dv, we get 3v squared. Okay, so dv over du, we get negative sine u, and then du over dx, we get 3x squared minus 10x. Okay, we just rewrite. Okay, we just time 3 with this one first. Okay, and also with the minus, we will get negative, okay, 9x squared minus 30x. Okay, so now we replace v squared. Okay, since we know that v is equal to cos u, so we will replace v as cos squared u sine u. Okay, so now we replace back all the u, okay, with this one. We replace all the u with x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2. Okay, we just write back negative 9x squared minus 30x, okay, cos square x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2 times with sine x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2. So this is the answer. Okay, we will stop here and we will continue the next subtopic in another video. Thank you.